Very warm good morning to my lovely students. I hope so you all are doing well at home and enjoying online classes. Babies, you all have done very good in your class test of chapter 2. So I would like to congratulate all the students who attempted the test. A big round of applause for you. Now, today we are here with a new chapter, that is Poem 1. So let's start.
So students, let's start today's session with Poem 1, and its name is How Beautiful is the Rain, and the poet is H.W. Longfellow. Now before starting the poem, let's know about the poet. So have a look. The person in this picture is the poet of this poem, and his name is H.W. Longfellow. H.W. stands for Henry Wadsworth. Was an American poet and educator. He was born in 1807 and he got died in 1882. So it's all about the poet of this poem, who is that H.W. Longfellow. Now before starting the poem, let's read something. As the topic says, how beautiful is the rain, and it ends with exclamation mark. So it shows that here we are going to describe about beauty of rain. Now, as we all know that the pleasure of rain after a scorching summer, it's something we all have experienced in India at your places. So read the poem and notice how aptly the poet describes the rain in the simplest of language. So let's start it. So let's read it. How beautiful is the rain. After the dust and heat, in the broad and fiery street, in the narrow lane, how beautiful is the rain. So babies, we are aware of these words like heat, dust, broad, fiery, street, narrow, lane, etc. So dust, we know that what is dust. If it doesn't rain and all around your surrounding there be dust in air, and heat, we know that so much of hotness. Then broad means very, what you can say, very long in breadth. In Hindi you can say chauda or chaudi. Then fiery street. Fiery means very hot, and street, we know that a kind of road, or you can say a road. Now narrow means such lane which have less space, that is narrow. Now next stanza is how it clatters along the roofs like the tramp of hooves. Now students, have focus on those words which I have underlined and highlighted with different color, like clatters, tramp, hoops. Now next line says how it gushes and struggles out from the throat of the overflowing spout. Then across the window pane it pours and pours, and swift and wide with a muddy tide. Like a river down the gutter roars, the rain, the welcome rain. So student, that is the poem, How Beautiful is the Rain. Now, as I told you, be focused on those words which are highlighted and underlined. So let's learn what are the meanings of such words. So have a look. Scorching means burning. Next, fiery. Fiery means extremely hot. The next word is clatters, and clatters means to move with a rattling sound. It means you can say when it rains and how it sounds when it falls on roofs. That sound is called clatters. Now next word is tramp. Tramp means to walk noisily. Next, hooves. Hooves means the horny part of a foot of a horse. So yes, what is hooves? The horny part of foot of a horse is called hooves. Then gushes. Gushes means to flow out in a rapid stream. Then struggles out. It means to move out with difficulty. Next is spout. A stream of liquid issuing from somewhere with great force. You can understand meaning of spout like this: when it rains and for draining the water which gathers on your roof, there some pipes get fixed so that it can, what you can say, drain out. So in that way there is a stream of liquid somewhere or in that pipe which goes out with great force. Such what you can say, such action is called spout. Then swift. Swift means fast. Gutter. Gutter means drain. You can understand gutter means what in this way: outside of your house there is something in local language that is called nali for draining out the wastewater of your house. So that is gutter. And the last one, roars. Roars means to flow with a loud sound. So that's all about the important words or new words. Now let's have a look again on the poem. How beautiful is the rain after the dust and heat. The poet says that when there is dust and heat means after a very hot summer, when it rains, then how does it feel? When it rains on broad and hot streets or on narrow lanes, then how does it feel? It feels very beautiful. Then how it clatters along the roofs like the tramp of hooves. As I told you that after a hot summer, when it rains and it falls on your roofs, then how does it sound? Like what? As I told you, tramp means to walk noisily. So it sounds like a horny horse is walking noisily. Then how it gushes and struggles out. As I told you, gushes means to flow out in a rapid stream, and struggles out means to move out with difficulty. So it means when it rains, it gushes. It means it flows very rapidly in the form of stream and it move out with very difficulty. Now, from the throat of the overflowing spout. As I explained you, meaning of spout with the help of the pipe which gets fixed on your roof for draining out the extra water when it rains. So it's like the throat of the overflowing that spout. Now when it rains across the window pane, so the poet wants to say that when the rain falls on window pane, it pours and pours on the window, and swift and wide. Swift means it falls very fastly with a muddy tide, and it looks like that is a muddy tide means when water get mixed with dust, it looks like muddy tide. Like a river down the gutter roars, and the gutters outside of your houses, it roars like, or it makes sound like a river is flowing down. At the last, the poet says that the rain, the welcome rain. It means it's all about the rain, which is called welcome rain after a very hot summer. So students, that's all about this chapter. At last, let's summarize the poem. So the summary of poem is, this poem is all about what happens when rain comes to a dry place. In the poem, the falling rain has an impact on different people and in different places. So that's all about this poem, which is how beautiful is the rain. So babies, we are done with reading and explanation of the poem. Now what you have to do, you have to write down 8 lines of poem in your notebook and note down word meanings in notebook. Now that's all for today. See you tomorrow. Till then, stay home, stay safe. Bye.